Hey everyone, so my name is Joanna. I'm coming to you live from New York. I'm also known as #UnicornBoss. So as you guys are jumping online, go ahead and hit me up with some unicorn emojis below, so that way when I see them pop on, I can say hi to you. We're gonna be doing a great keto kitchen tonight. You guys, I'm really excited. I know it's been a little while since I've done one, and I've been getting a lot of requests. So this is going to be a little bit of a hack on a keto, low carb approved shepherd's pie. So I grabbed this recipe off of Pinterest actually, and I had to modify it slightly to make it fully keto. So we're probably gonna have to swing back through after and adjust some of the macros. So I'm really excited. I'm also doing a little cheaty hack, which some of you guys may not enjoy so much, but for somebody that's really maybe not so savvy in the kitchen, there's a lot of great keto resources out there in your local grocery store that you can use that are at your disposal. So hi Mary Cruz, I see a few guys jumping on. Go ahead and say hi, let me know where you're coming in from. If you're catching me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1, and if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. Hey Jason, thanks for joining. So by the way, if you're a brand new friend, go ahead and comment new below. I have a bunch of new friends, and if we're not connected yet, please go ahead and send me a friend request and hit follow. And if you're keto, go ahead and comment keto below and let me know how long you've been keto for. Okay, you guys, so like I said, this is a little bit of a cheaty hack on the shepherd's pie. What I'm doing that's a little bit different here is that I'm gonna use one of these bad boys, which is a mashed cauliflower for my topping. So rather than kind of going through the trouble of mashing my cauliflower from scratch, from doing that by hand, steaming my cauliflower, storing my cauliflower, when you have those big heads, they can be kind of difficult to manage in the kitchen if you don't have a super large refrigerator, which I don't. So I'm kind of cheating a little bit. So what do you guys feel about doing the cheat here? These types of things that you can get in your local grocery store, they've got no sugar in it, no added ingredients. It's literally just cauliflower and some sour cream. So I'm going to kind of take some of the work out of this recipe, which I think is pretty cool, and I'm going to use that for the topping on my shepherd's pie for doing my... Yeah, so when you assemble it, that part is kind of taken care of already. So, hey Becky, hey Melanie, love it. We got some brand new keto people. So while I'm getting started here, I'm gonna go ahead and start sauteing the onion and the garlic. I've just got here in my pan some coconut oil getting hot, and I'm gonna start getting this going. But while you guys are jumping on, if you want to, feel free to share what some of your favorite things are about keto, and if you're brand new, maybe what you're most excited about. I know for me, when I first started keto, I've been keto since October, and I was really, aside from losing weight, of course, I was really looking forward to having more energy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just add some of my onion in. Not a lot of ingredients, by the way, for this. The recipe calls for 2 pounds of meat. It recommends lamb and ground beef, but I don't need 2 pounds. It's just me and my boyfriend. We don't have a large family or anything like that. So I'm just gonna do 1 pound of ground beef. So I've got that going. Hey Luna, thanks for joining. Let's see what we got here. So Becky says she loves being able to eat good, healthy food and lose weight. That's awesome. And if anybody feels comfortable sharing how much weight you've lost so far, feel free to shout it out there. I think one of the great things about being keto and being a part of this journey together is that it's such a loving community. I mean, there's so many great people, and they just will love on you and encourage you along the way, which I really, really love. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw, by the way, it was a really small onion. So I would say if it's an average size onion, it's about 1/2 onion. Sorry, 1/2 cup. Wow, Luna says she's down 4 pant sizes. I love it. So I'm gonna put about 1 clove of garlic in here. Let me see what the conversion is. I am so basic, so 1/2 teaspoon is 1 clove. I'm so basic, you guys, so I just have to let you know that, like, if you are not good in the kitchen, like, this is really truly an easy lifestyle. This isn't something that's hard. I'm not good at cooking. I don't enjoy cooking. I love to eat, but I don't love to cook. So yeah, so I can already smell the garlic. It's getting fragrant, and I'm just gonna cook this until my onion is nice and translucent. And by the way, thanks for all of the shares. Wow, Madison is down 30 pounds. High five, girl. I am so excited for you. That's awesome. Stephanie says she hates cooking. I totally feel you, girl. And that's kind of why I do what I do here, because I just like to show people that, you know, when I first heard of keto, I was scared. I thought, gosh, I don't think I can cut out all of those calories. That seems really hard. It seems like a lot of work. And truly, you guys, if I can do this, somebody who's not savvy in the kitchen and makes mistakes all the time, you can do this too. And it's really easy. Just be gentle with yourself. Like in the beginning, I'm sure you'll make lots of mistakes, but that's how you learn. So I'm down 18 pounds so far. I'm only 3 pounds from my goal weight, so I hope to get there soon. I kind of was slacking last month, I'll be honest with you guys. Has anybody been slacking? Give me some thumbs down emojis in the chat here if you've kind of been struggling a little bit. So yeah, I kind of thought about prepping in advance, Luna, but I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like the video would be so short if I didn't cook the full thing. So thanks for the love, Stephanie. So for anybody jumping on right now, I'm making a keto-friendly shepherd's pie, and we're doing a little bit of a keto hack. Rather than making our own mashed cauliflower, I'm just using one of these bad boys. Make it nice and simple and quick, and I'm really excited. It sounds like a really yummy recipe. So, I saw somebody ask what kind of oil I used. I've just got some coconut oil here. I started with a tablespoon. I may need a little bit more, but so far it looks like it's going well here. So this is very easy to do, you guys. And by the way, if you shared the video, thank you so much. Feel free to share with your friends and family. I so appreciate the love and support. It really means a lot to me. So we're starting to get here just a little bit longer. So this isn't a hard recipe. Once we've got this onion and garlic browned, we're gonna brown our meat. And then once that's finished cooking, we're gonna add a little bit of spices. I've got some rosemary, I've got some salt and pepper, and the original recipe that I was using was calling for actually red wine, which if you're keto, I would suggest not using just because it could potentially break your ketosis. So I've done like a cheeseburger casserole in the past. So if you have done any kind of cheeseburger casserole in your keto, a lot of times people will put some sour cream in there. So I figured I would add a dollop of sour cream, kind of give it a little bit of creaminess, a little bit of consistency, and maybe we could help replace that red wine. So, oh gosh, yes, I know. Recipe is one, rosemary is one of my very favorite herbs. I love it so much. So yeah, you guys will have to let me know what you think of the peacock green hair. I got my hair done today. Normally I do purple. Purple's like my favorite color, so this is something brand new for me. I'm really excited. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add my meat in now. All right, here we go. Thanks for all the love, Jessica. Thank you, Luna. I appreciate it. So how's everybody's Tuesday? Why don't you tell me how your day went? Mine was super busy, but the sun has finally made its way out in New York, so it was a really beautiful day. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, that's what I'm about to make the casserole in. It's not going to fill the whole pan for sure, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do, so. So let's see here. I'm just waiting for this to brown up a bit. So while we're doing that, why don't we go over the ingredients a little bit. Oh my gosh, Luna went to the beach. I'm so jealous. That's awesome. I think I'm going to have to add a little bit more coconut oil to this, you guys. Rained all day. Where are you from? Melanie. It's over 100 degrees? No way. Hey Matt, thanks for joining. Okay. So how many of you guys love to cook with coconut oil? You'll have to comment below and share what your favorite cooking oil is. I never cooked with coconut oil until I went keto. but it's so, so good for you. 82 degrees in Chicago. Wow, Terry, happy birthday. Sending you so much love, sister. Congrats. I hope you got to do something special. I don't know about you, Terry, but when it was my birthday, I broke my ketosis. I had to, I had to have some chocolate ice cream cake, so I was excited. Thanks for everybody that gives Terry some love. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Avocado oil. You know what? I don't know how to say your name. Is it Sensen? Sorry if I said it wrong. I don't think that the coconut oil tastes adds much taste to the food. It's a very slight aromatic flavoring. I mean, what are your thoughts, some of your keto experts? I think it's really, really light. It's barely noticeable, so yeah, not a big deal. So we're doing good. We're almost fully browned here. Oh, thanks for the love on the hair, you guys. Yeah, so Jessica's talking about balance. So yeah, I mean, I have some tips and tricks that help me get right back into ketosis. So if you're interested in hearing more about those, go ahead and comment trick below. But yeah, I just, you know, I couldn't go through my birthday and not have a little bit of cake, you guys. I don't know. I know some of you are really strict keto, and for that, I give you so much love and support and all of the kudos. But I like to enjoy life every once in a while. You know what I mean? So, thanks for all the love, you guys. I appreciate it. We've got a ton of followers right now. So yeah, if you're enjoying the live feed and if you're looking to know a little bit more about how to eat healthier, how to lose weight, how to eat fat to burn fat. Does everybody like to burn fat? If you do, go ahead and comment and leave me some fire emojis below. But I don't know about you. I love to burn fat. I was up over 200 pounds when I started my journey, you guys. So I'm down to 153 right now. I'm hoping to get below 150, so we'll see if I can get there before summer. So, yeah. I see all the comments about the coconut oil. I love it. And all the trick comments. That's awesome. So, yeah. What are some of the things that you typically struggle with when you're brand new in your keto? Was it the sugar cravings? Were you guys, I don't know. I struggled with, one of the reasons why I went keto was to get more energy. How about anybody else? I really suffered from bad insomnia. I wasn't sleeping and I was tired all the time. So even though I couldn't sleep at night, I was constantly napping. So I see all the fire emojis. I love it. Everyone wants to burn the fat. Hey, Robin, welcome. Thanks for joining. Okay, so thanks for being great sports and following along, you guys. We're doing awesome here. I've almost got the beef fully browned. So let's see what we're gonna do next. So we're gonna add some salt and pepper, and we're gonna add some of that rosemary. So like I said, and I'll post the recipe to this, but please be very careful with it because this recipe is just a low carb recipe. It's not necessarily keto, so I had to make a few on the fly modifications. So I'm not doing any wine in here. And I'm not adding any starch. So, where to start when you're 300 pounds? Well, I'll make sure I circle back around and send you a message. I think it was Vaughn. The biggest thing I could tell you guys, I mean, I don't know if you, I've shared some videos, some photos on my private page, but my page is public, so you can friend me, by the way, if you want to follow me. But when I was up over 200 pounds, I just started slow. I mean, I made a lot of mistakes when I was brand new keto. I didn't know what I was doing. I would suggest in the very beginning tracking your macros with a free app like Senza. So for those of you that use macro tracking apps, feel free to comment below and share what some of your favorite ones. I also liked Carb Manager for a little bit, but I find that Senza makes it a little bit easier to combine various ingredients to actually put a recipe together. So once I'm done with all this, I'll probably update the macros for what I'm actually cooking right here because the recipe calls for a lot more meat and a few different ingredients here. But just start slow and start to learn what your foods look like. Like, I was surprised at how many carbs I was eating per day. How about you guys? When you were brand new, how many carbs were you eating? Like, it was close to, like, I was tracking it and I was getting up to 40 like so easily. So yeah, so you start to really realize how your carbs add up. And then once I kind of got my carbs under control, I really started to learn how hard it was to get that extra fat in. So how many of you guys struggle to get your daily fats in for the day? And what are some of your favorite things to eat that help boost your fat intake? Thanks for the love on the hair, Christine. So I'm gonna add a teaspoon, maybe, tablespoon. I'm gonna actually turn this off because I don't want it to cook anymore. I'm gonna try half a teaspoon of rosemary here and see what it looks like. Oh my goodness, this one isn't even open, you guys. I know I have an open rosemary in my cupboard, but whatever. Gotta do it on the fly, so. But some of my favorite ways to get fats now are to add, is to have a bulletproof coffee in the morning. That's just like such an easy and tasty way to incorporate, oh my gosh, the rosemary smells amazing, you guys. Butter, mayo, oils, sour cream, all good ideas. Lily's dark chocolate, oh, so, so good. Okay, so the meat looks pretty good. It's nice and savory now that I threw the, real basic, you guys. We just browned some meat, nothing special. We just switched up our fats a little bit. And I'm going to start assembling. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. Actually, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper real quick. Okay. I probably should have done that while we're cooking, but you know, it is what it is. So I see fat bombs. So one of the tricks of going keto is definitely to make some fat bombs. It's a great way to get your fats in, and it's also a great way to treat yourself because, you know, for those of us that love chocolate, who loves your chocolate and your sweets? Go ahead and comment below with maybe some chocolate bar emojis. But I was sure addicted to chocolate. Like, I definitely couldn't go a day without eating chocolate. So I love to check out some of the great fat bomb recipes that I can have, and they're keto approved. They help me get that fat intake in for the day, so that way I am burning fat, I'm eating fat, I'm burning fat, and then I also feel like I'm having a great treat. So I don't even miss it. I don't even miss the chocolate anymore, you guys. How many of you can relate? If you can relate, go ahead and give me some heart emojis below. Okay, so we're gonna start building our casserole, and this casserole dish is actually way too big for what I have here, but we're just gonna make it work. And I have the oven preheating to 400 degrees, and we're gonna cook this. Now the recipe called for 2 pounds of meat, but since I only have a pound here, I'll probably have to cut the cooking time, but it did say to cook for 20 to 25 minutes if you use 2 pounds of beef. So I love all the hearts. I love seeing all the chocolate bars, you guys. Thank you so much. So I don't know, what do you think? Do you think we should strain the fat out of this or just leave it as is? I really don't have that much extra oil in here, so I'm gonna kind of leave it. But if you had a lot of oil in here, you may want to just strain that out. So, okay, here we go. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of sour cream, you guys, just to thicken this up and just to make it a little bit more savory. So leave it. Everybody says all the fat. Hell yeah. We put 2 tablespoons in, so that's gonna really help our fat intake for the day. So I'm gonna do like just a spoon here. I'm not gonna go crazy with it. This is something that I'm impromptu adding to the recipe because I've made cheeseburger casseroles before. Has anybody made that? If you have, go ahead and comment cheeseburger below. But I've made it before, and I really just enjoy the taste of the sour cream in there, and I felt like it would really help to thicken up the casserole. So, I don't know if you guys can still see what I'm doing here. Hopefully it'll be okay. I apologize. I have a very small space to work with, so there's not a lot of options here. Looks good. Awesome. Glad you guys are enjoying it. So, almost done. So the next step is we're going to add our hack now. I've got a keto hack, so if you like hacks, go ahead and comment hack below. But rather than taking the time, and I know some of you may not like this, and for that I apologize. I know some of you really are super excellent in the kitchen, and you're just so inspirational, but I'm not the best. So I went ahead and found this cheaty hack. It's already pre-mashed cauliflower. It's got no additional ingredients in it that are gonna break my keto or do anything wrong. And I'm just going to add it right to the top here. So I already have it cooking in the microwave. You can see it's still hot. This is a nice, easy way to kind of throw together a meal without going crazy. So I don't know, what do you guys think? I mean, I'm okay with it. Hopefully you guys are too. So we're just gonna throw this on top here. Make a nice little shepherd's pie. It's starting to come together. What do you guys think? Are we good? If you like it, go ahead and leave me some of the tasty emojis below where they stick their tongue out. So, and then once this is here on top, I'm going to go ahead and just top it with some cheese and throw it in the oven and let it brown up and get bubbly and amazing and just be so tasty. I don't know, what do you guys think? It smells amazing, by the way. Can't wait to try it. It's gonna be so, so good. And just the fact that I already had the pre-mashed cauliflower, I mean, it's life. It's amazing. And the fact that I can do it and come home from work. So if you've got a busy family and you think it's so hard to kind of do this type of thing, I mean, it didn't take that long. So, sorry, I'm a little like OCD. I like things to be perfect, but I think we're nice and smooth out there. I think we can stop. What do you think, you guys? So here we go. I've got some cheese. This is just some grated cheddar, but you could really essentially use whatever you like. Gonna just put this right on top here. My mouth is watering, you guys. Oh my gosh, it looks so good and it smells divine. And that's a quick, easy meal that takes only about 10 minutes. It would have went a lot faster if I wasn't stopping to read the comments and talk all of the time. So somebody said no veggies. Remember, the top is cauliflower, so that's essentially a ton of vegetables for you. But you could always add more. Just make sure you're picking vegetables that are keto friendly. Things like corn or peas, unfortunately those will spike your blood sugars and that will kick you out of ketosis. So yeah, all of the cheese, gonna cook it, and then if you wanted to throw it under the broiler for the last few minutes, you could get it nice and bubbly and toasty brown. So I am so, so excited to eat with you guys. Thank you all so much for joining me. I've got it baking on 400, and if you're using 2 pounds of meat, it recommends about 20 to 25 minutes. So very easy. I've only got a pound of meat here, so I'm gonna try like 10 minutes and kind of see what it looks like. So when I get done, I will make sure to take some photos. I will post it on the feed here and I'll share it to my page. So once again, if you haven't sent me a friend request yet, go ahead and do that and click on follow. I'm so excited to meet you all and connect with you. And if you enjoyed this video and you found value from it tonight, make sure you share it with your friends and family. So thank you all so much for joining me tonight. Happy keto, and I will see you here tomorrow. Have a great night.